It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He will lead this one off today.
Tim Beckham.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Ambush style. 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Manny Machado.
In now for the O's, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Beckham on at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Jonathan Scope is on deck. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. Past battles with Scherzer. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that one just missed outside. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready now, Chris Davis. Past battles with Scherzer, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Nope. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. One and 1, the count to Chris Davis. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Into the box now, Chance Cisco.
Cisco.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
2-0 now. Here's the 2-1 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3-1, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. But the damage certainly done as the Orioles played 4 on the grand slam. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. Bundy is there, and he has it for the out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. This past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that's too high, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Here it is, the 3-0. He's looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And now Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Still even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4-0. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Austin Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Hask battles with Scherzer. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy is under it. 1 out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Hayes stands at first with one out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. In the dirt. Throw to third in plenty of time, and he's out at third. Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 50, Miguel Castro.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To third. Beckham is right there. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Hayes is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Baltimore put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Dylan Bundy takes home the win. Max Scherzer only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 4 runs on 3 hits.